Good morning, wonderfuls, and welcome to your reading. So today I've already meditated on your cards and pulled some out. This reading is about you're in the process of learning how to balance career, goals, home life. Whether you're in a relationship or kids, you're trying to balance it all. But what's actually happening is you're creating a burnout because you're doing too much and not actually resting and focusing on yourself. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into this reading in more depth, and then I am going to pull some fortune telling cards. So my friend left these at my house last week and I was just cleansing all my cards and they dropped out onto the floor while I was cleansing my cards, so I knew it was a message for me to get them out. So I don't work for B&M. I'm not selling anything, but these were just £3 from B&M. So it's basically like yes and no answers. So we're gonna, at the end of this reading, I want you to think of a question and then we will get the answer and then pull some more cards to get a more detailed answer. So let's get into your reading. Greetings everyone, thank you for tuning in today. I'm Bex Renee, a Reiki shamanic and angelic healer, subliminal creator and tarot reader. I upload daily subliminal and energy healing videos plus tarot readings and astrology updates. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated. To book with me, check the link below or in my bio. Just remember, I would never message first. Watch for scammers. Lots of love. Right, so you're out here spreading yourself too thin. Now, you're trying to balance your goals, your life, your friends, kids and relationship if you have them. But what's happened is there's so much chaos and drama surrounding you right now. I think Spirit wants you to really sit with the King of Cups energy. Now, if you don't have any tarot cards, just do your own little research on the King of Cups. Spirit wants you to embody the energy of the King of Cups, balancing his emotions, knows when to react and when not to, doesn't burden anybody. Because there is a lot of, it's not just one person. There's like an entire group of people around you that are just chaotic, drama, bitchiness, and they just bring it all to you. Now, I don't know, it could possibly be for some of you, you've got a partner that is a little bit addicted to chaos, and all their drama and the people in and out of their life is affecting your energy. Our Spirit is recommending that you sit with yourself, sit with your emotions, because at the situation that you're in now, you're doing too much. You're trying to balance the chaos, the drama, the work. You're spreading yourself too thin when you actually need some alone time. You need to rest. You need to just have a day to yourself. Meditate, breathe, sit with yourself and think, right, does this person bring any value to my life? Do I feel drained after I've had an experience with them? Or do you feel happy and bouncing off the walls? Because for me, I have certain friends where when I leave, I am drained and I have to call back all my energy and cleanse it. But then I have other friends where when I leave, I'm bouncing off the walls because our energies are the same and we're just bouncing off each other and elevating each other. But I was in a situation where I was surrounded by chaos and I didn't realise about the cortisol addiction and being attracted and addicted to chaos. So I was in a situation where I was just surrounded by it and everybody used to come to my house to talk about whatever was going on, and I was trying to set up a business, but I had all these people coming in with all the drama and the drinking, and I mean, it didn't help that I used to live next door to a pub. But luckily I don't now. I live in the woods, miles away from any chaos and drama. But I've been there and I understand it. Now, the situation that you're in is not just one person. There's quite a few people. So maybe have a look at your own energy. Are you addicted to the chaos? Because like sometimes, even now, sometimes, even though I've done so much work on myself, I have to co-parent with a narcissist, and sometimes he really, really attacks me to the point of, like, I get this burst of energy, and I end up cleaning my house because I'm so frustrated. It's like my adrenaline goes and my cortisol goes, and I've learnt the art now to not retaliate to him. I've learnt the art of stoicism, how to just remain completely stoic when he tries to attack me, because before, when he'd attack me, I would then want to defend myself and I would attack back, and then I'd be in bed for 3 days drained while he's off to work, probably taking all my energy and off doing his thing. And I realised that every time I was arguing back and every time I was getting drawn into the chaos and the drama, all it was doing was draining my energy. And I'd be in bed for 3 days then feeling worthless because I had no energy to do the things that I wanted to do. So it would appear that there is a similar situation with yourself where you might be a little bit addicted to the chaos, not realising, and you're trying to do it all. You're trying to deal with everyone's drama. You're trying to deal with your own problems. You're trying to build a business or start a new job or something to do with money, because in the future you have got information about money. So there is money coming in within the next 4 to 8 weeks, I would say. But Spirit is also saying that there is someone around you that is trying to give you a cup, that's trying to give you a little bit of a way out. They're trying to make you see that the situation that you're in is chaotic and it's full of drama and chaos, and there is no evolving in that energy. And apparently there is somebody around you that has tried to make you see, that have been saying, look, you know, these people are no good for you, or trying to offer you a way out, but you're not listening. So if there is somebody around you at the minute that is trying to tell you that whoever it is that's in your life is not good for you, or trying to tell you things about these people and you're not listening, just sit with that, because they're an outside looking in and they can see what's going on. Now, in the future, you have got the Page of Pentacles, which is news about income. And then that comes with the Queen of Cups. So, with you having the King of Cups energy and the Queen of Cups energy, Spirit is really, really trying to say to you about your emotions being dysregulated up and down, which will be because of the cortisol and the chaos addiction. What they want you to do is start sitting with your emotions on your own, giving some time to yourself. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. If you want to turn your phone off, you turn your phone off. That's what I used to get told off, is to turn my phone off because I needed some time, and then like, I can't get hold of you, and it'd be going on. People think just because you've got a phone that you can just be accessed at any time. No. Send a pigeon. Send me a pigeon, because my phone is off and I'm doing some internal work, because it's not selfish to put yourself first, it's self-care. The more you'll notice anyway, if you start having some time to yourself, start sitting with your emotions when they come up. Don't suppress them. Don't knock them down with drink and drugs or whatever ways that you would cope with it. Sit with it. It's uncomfortable, yes, but if you sit with it and let that emotion go through you, you will heal quicker rather than suppressing it, because if you do that, it's going to come out in a very unhealthy way. It could come out when you've had too much to drink and you're not in control. It could come out when you're angry, and it'll all just come out because it's suppressed. So the quickest way to heal is to sit with those emotions. Write a list of all the people in your life. Are they adding value to my life, or are they draining me? Really sit with it. Get rid of some people. Don't feel guilty for having some alone time and turning your phone off. Phone off, door locked, in your bedroom or wherever. Just sitting with yourself, sitting with your emotions, sit with the King of Cups energy and try and embody some of that energy. Because it's like your emotions are so up and down at the minute, and it's due to the people that you've got in your life. So let's pull another card, and then I'm going to do the fortune teller cards. So let's pull one last card for advice. What is the overall advice, Spirit, for the collective, please? Overall advice. Ooh, oh, that flew out. King of Wands. Yeah, boundaries. There is something about here where you feel guilty for having boundaries. You feel guilty for saying no to people. No. Learning your boundaries are your limit. And if you set boundaries and then somebody oversteps those boundaries, then there's your answer. Because it's respect. Everybody on this planet should have boundaries. So you have boundaries. Don't call after a certain time. Don't turn up at my house unannounced trying to set up a business. These are just examples. If I don't answer my phone, don't keep ringing. I will get back to you when I am free. Like firm boundaries are required. Say no. Practice the art of saying no. No, that doesn't feel good for my soul. No, I'm not doing it. No. Like, I used to be a people pleaser. I haven't even got an inch of people pleasing in me now. I'm straight up, no, that sounds like something I don't want to do. No, that doesn't feed my soul. No, I don't want to do that. And I'm just straight up, no. I don't even make excuses. I don't even say, oh, well, I'm busy. No, I don't want to. I'm not doing it. It's as simple as that. But it's not something you can learn to do overnight. You can't just all of a sudden have boundaries. It takes time, it takes work, it takes practice, but taking action on setting boundaries, saying no, is very vital for you right now. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these cards over a little bit. And we are going to pull some fortune teller cards. So, right, what I want you to do is I want you to think of a question. It could be in regards to this reading. It could be something personal. It can be absolutely anything you want. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds while I shuffle. So think about the question. Should I just flip over? No. Ooh. There's your answer. Oh no, where's it gone? Oh dear. Hold on. Knocking camera now. Can't even reach it. Oh. Hold on. Right, we got it. What? So, the answer is, ask me closer to the time. So whatever it is that you asked can't actually be answered right now. So let's pull another card as to why Spirit is saying, ask me closer to the time. Can we please clarify this card, please, Spirit? It's a good job I noticed that. One of my cards upside down. I hate reading reversals, but if they come out, they come out. So ask me closer to the time. Can you please clarify that, Spirit? Why do we have to ask again in the future? Okay, so you've got the Three of Swords. The question that you're asking, does it sounds like it was a love question. Now, ask you closer to the time with the Three of Swords. If I was doing a love reading, the Three of Swords would mean third party interference. There is somebody else in the way. So whatever this question is, the reason why it can't be answered right now is because there is somebody else in the way to answer that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love reading. It could be a friend. It could be career. It could be anything. Whatever you asked. There's no right or wrong way. But the reason why it can't be answered right now is because there's somebody else in the way. So I hope you like your reading. Just remember, sit with yourself, strong boundaries, have some alone time and rest, because you're spreading yourself too thin trying to do everything and deal with other people's crap as well. Put yourself first. You've got this. I love you. Blessings.